Good morning, everybody in internet land. Got you on Facebook, right here, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Mixer, YouTube. All of that going on here with my computer, my iPhone, or sorry, Android actually, it's not an iPhone. But what I wanted to share today is something that is really, it's a law of life. Whatever we focus on, we get more of. And what that means is that if we're focused on all the things that are going wrong around us, all the things that we can't do, we're going to get more of that we can't do, this negativity. If you're watching certain TV shows that make you down and depressed and stuff like that, trust me, I'm one of the most guilty of this myself. So I am speaking to myself here after I've really been thinking about this for a few days now. Whatever you focus on more, or as the old saying goes, whichever dog you feed the most will grow, okay? And what that means is that we invest, we put in time, resources, energy into things that don't benefit us or aren't towards the goals we're looking for. They're not helping grow us either in our spiritual walk, in business, in relationship, in finances, in friendships. Whatever we're focused on, negativity, doubt, fear, we're going to get more of that. So what you put out there comes back in that. Meaning, if you're fearful, you're afraid, and you put fear out there, you're going to get more fear coming back at you, and it's a vicious, dirty cycle. It really is one of the number one things that keeps people held back, and it's the most invisible too, because it's like, this is what I like, this is what I do, this is my life. And by that, this isn't some sort, saying we declare that our situation is going to be better, and it suddenly is like magic. But you put it into the atmosphere, and then it makes room for that to grow. And so from this, they've actually found that if you shrink somebody's surroundings, and I was listening to Chris Valentin's book, Poverty, Riches, and Wealth. I think that's the name of it. I put it on my Facebook. And he really, this stuck out to me, this part right here. He said they found that if you shrink somebody's surroundings, they will shrink down to those surroundings and live within the bounds of that. But if you expand those borders, it opens up the possibility of that expansion. And just like even algorithms go, if you visit a bunch of different websites, you're going to get retargeted for different things. If you watch certain things, you're going to see ads for it on your television, on YouTube. Whatever you are focusing on, watching, listening to, putting in, which is why I try to make a resource here for you guys to put in better stuff, which is why I invite you to come back to my page, share this content that I'm putting out here with someone that may need to hear this as well. As a place for you to put in good content, valuable content, and plant good seeds for the goals that you're looking for. And so what we tend to put our energy into and focus on, if we're focusing on what we don't have, what we can't do, and what is never going to happen for us, that is going to be all that we get. Meaning we're walking towards that as our reality. But if we focus on with expectancy, saying this present situation is not always going to be my situation, I'm walking towards the calling and the destiny that I have. And if you don't even know what that destiny is, press into that. It's that burning desire that you can't shake of what you're made for and your purpose. And it's a lot deeper than that, but that's a little surface level of it. When you can realize what you were made for, what you were called to do, creating riches. This is again from that book. I mean, it rocked me this morning. So I'm like, some of these quotes are from that book. Check it out. I posted it on the last post on here by Chris Valentin. Go check that book out. People that are seeking after riches are seeking after what they can get in the temporary. But wealth is going after your destiny and a legacy that lasts a lifetime, that's bigger than the vision of what you can even imagine in your own lifetime. Okay? And so I want to just encourage you, whatever it is that you're focusing on, take stock, take analysis, like take inventory of what am I putting into my life? What am I putting in? And is it serving the goals and the destiny that I've said that I'm called to do? And if not, shift some things, move some things around. Make a conscious effort to change 1% of your current situation towards your future. And if you do that 1% each day, you'll hit 100% after 100 days. That's, what was the book? The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. He started Success Magazine, talked about that. Compound success compounds like compound interest, okay? And so, but back to this, whatever you focus on, you get more of. It actually compounds, the negative compounds, and you get negative compound interest against you in your life. That's basically what happens. Versus if you're focusing on your calling, your destiny, what you're looking for, and you're walking towards it, you're doing the things each day, you're learning new things, you're pressing towards it, and you're walking it out, it compounds in that direction. You get more of that. Whichever dog you feed the most grows. There is not a exception to this. It's one of those laws, actually. It's like a law of physics. It's a law of abundance, and there's many successful people that are negative. But could you imagine if they shifted from that negativity towards their destiny? And a lot of them do, sometimes that's on the surface. Sometimes it's just an act as well. Don't always look at what's on social media as the exact end all be all of how the box of what your life is supposed to live is. Okay. Whatever you focus on, whatever dog you feed the most grows, and you'll get more of what you focus on. And if you keep focusing on where you're going, what your destiny is, what you're called to do, you're going to get more of that by walking it out each day, walking towards that possibility, stepping from the realm that you're in now of lack into a realm of prosperity, a realm of kindness, benevolence, a realm of helping those around you, a realm of changing the world, a realm of impacting the lives of people. And what's really cool is out of the overflow of that is where wealth comes from, actual like money. Is the overflow of value, benevolence, what you're putting out there and giving. The overflow of that usually ends up in our bank accounts. And then we can overflow and give and offer and help others that way. And so whatever your goal is, whatever that desire is that's inside of you, don't sell yourself short. Don't second guess yourself. Don't second guess what you want to do and what those desires are. Take inventory of what's going on around you. Decide what you need to change and go after and focus on what you want, and you'll get more of it. All right? If you know anybody that needs to hear this, tag them, share this. I'm going to make a little shortened version on my Instagram. And let me know your thoughts on this as well. I want to have a conversation with you guys in the comments. I'll write back and even comment back. So have a good one, everybody, and God bless.